President Trump signed an order just minutes ago aimed at dismantling the Department of Education. He can't abolish it entirely, only Congress can do that, but that is the intended next step. What he can do is downsize the workforce and redistribute programs to other departments, and that's exactly what the order did. So let's take a look at what the major programs that the Department of Education runs even are, and talk about the arguments for and against abolishing it. The Department of Education has a fairly big portfolio, but there are three major ones. The largest program is the Title I program, which provides federal funds to K through 12 schools that serve a large percentage of children from low-income families. And the goal, of course, is to help these students meet challenging state academic standards. The Individuals with Disabilities Act helps ensure that children with disabilities receive a free and appropriate public education, and it also provides support to those children with disabilities. On the higher education front, the Department of Education also administers the federal loan program, including Pell grants. The order President Trump signed today preserves all three of these programs, although he said in the press conference that they would be transferred to other departments within the government for administration. President Trump isn't way out in outer space here. For decades, people have been calling for the termination of the Department of Education, and there are many, many people who feel like it is more of a hindrance than a help. The arguments for closing the Department of Education include the belief that education is more of a state and local responsibility. Also, people argue that the Department of Education just adds a layer of bureaucracy, which doesn't improve education in any way. People argue that the Department of Education stymies innovation, which would occur more rapidly if there was control at the local level. Critics argue also that the Department of Education duplicates efforts of state and local governments, and that the Department of Education encourages a one-size-fits-all approach, which obviously isn't meeting the needs of our students given their performance. Proponents of the Department of Education argue that having a federal department helps ensure equal opportunity nationwide. They also think that there's an important role for setting national standards and goals that are a minimum baseline for the states. Proponents argue that the Department of Education plays an important role in supporting vulnerable populations, leading research and innovation, and enforcing civil rights. Senator Mitch McConnell said that this order is likely to be challenged in court before it will ever reach Congress to decide whether the department should be abolished altogether. So we'll stay on top of it and keep you updated on what happens.